Greetings everyone, and great here with another Huairos 2 Definitive Edition replay. So on the top left side as the red Dravidians, we have LT Rex. Oh, T-Rex, got it. So on the bottom right side as the blue Bulgarians with Los Huairos. So this may be Spanish, maybe from the Spanish games. But either way, let's take a look at each player's civilization bonuses. Dravidians, they are naval and infantry civilization. Seatswood, when advanced next age. Fishermen and fishing ships, which don't have to worry about that here. Barracks technology costs 50% less, very nice. Siege weapons cost 33% wood, very nice. Skirmishers and elephant archers attack 25% faster. Unique units are Ramese swordsmen, which I can't think what that does off the top of my head. And a unique warship. Unique text. Medical corps. Elephants regenerate health. And wolf steel. Infantry and counterattacks ignore armor. So there's a point in time where Blue may not want to get out his final armor research there. And the last one is, of course, stocks provide more population room, housing room, which is not important on this map. Bulgarians. They are infantry and cavalry civilization. Militia line upgrade is free. Towns, which it's similar to the point where blacksmith or barracks technologies are cheaper, right? There's a good counterpart. Towns that cost 50% less stone, blacksmith and siege workshops units cost, or technologies cost 50% less wood, can build prey posts, which is a cheap mini castle. Onyx, very stubborn cavalrymen. Stirrups, cavalry attack 33% faster. Baggins, militia line gets plus 5 armor, which is very good. And they also get all the infantry armor as well, so they can be very, very resilient. And with a free militia line, they're actually pretty good militia line civilization, but most games do not evolve around that. They can get garrisons and supplies will. Yep, barracks technology costs 50% less, so that's good for all other units, while the Bulgarians can hyper-focus on the militia line. Do not have red. Point out some archers. He can go up to Arbalists and get full archer technologies. So he can eventually get fully kitted out Arbalists. Bulgarians, on the other hand, are like the Spanish. They only get archers. They don't even get crossbows. So they're really not much an archer civilization. However, they can get fully upgraded heavy cav archers. So skip the archers. Though honestly, going for, like the Spanish, going for feudal age archers are actually a possibility, since they can get fully upgraded feudal age archers. So I do realize as well, they don't actually get fully upgraded heavy cav archers. They do miss the final level archer armor. So they have, with the Parthian tactics, they have still 6 pierce armor on their heavy cav archers if fully upgraded. Blue's time for some more scouts there. Had a bit of pause there on the villager queue. Dravidian player is eyeing for... Looks like just eyeing for more archers. Does have good number of villagers queued up as well. These militias are falling back, but now got scouts now pushing way forward. The man-at-arms are just sort of standing there and just eating arrows. They're drawing a lot of fire there for the archers. Could eventually lure them out more away from town center, just being a bit more closer. Now scouts now push way forward. Able to overwhelm one of the villagers, looks like. He will lose a scout or two. Nope, he does save these forces here. Does lose a scout. A large number of these scouts are very wounded, so even the villagers can stand up and fight off their bullies. Archers falling back. I'm just trying to help engage these scouts there, and these guys are still running around. Scouts moving around. We got these archers here, ready to fire. Getting a bit of damage there on those scouts. Spearmen do get a nice little poke there. Scouts do fall back with minimal health. More scouts have been put on the field. Looks like Blue's just eyeing for big scouting energy. He's ready to scout his opponent and see what he's doing. He sees a lot of archers. They're doing their job, right? Either way, the scouts now push way forward. These archers are on the high ground, so they will get a little bit extra damage to work with. Oh, I should have net them 1, maybe 2 damage. It's 50%, right? Or is it just 25%? Yeah, it's just 25%. So that should just net them 1 damage. I always wonder if it rounds up or down. It could potentially always round up regardless how close it is in one direction or the other. A lot of games tend to do weird rounding like that, not the proper rounding that we've been taught in school. Though he does have a good defensive archer force there, does have some spearmen in the back line as well, so blue will not be able to really advance with these scouts. He may just want to fall back, send the light cav and use the light scouts to find out the relics, and then maybe eye for a relic game. We do have now Castle Wage for blue. Red already has Castle Wage in build queue. We likely will see crossbow and bottom arrow as a, as an option. Does have access to armored elephants and not the battering rams. You know how these scouts falling on back? They're oh so wounded. Jeez. Ugh, and too bad you can't garrison the town center to get healing because they definitely need a medic. They need a monk. One or two of these scouts will likely go down. I'm somehow surprised at least one didn't even go down right there. But now I do have Bodkin Arrow and crossbows from research there. I think, yeah, both of the stone just got consumed up there, so red is going for 2 additional town centers here. And I know red has additional town centers somewhere, because all of the stone is consumed. Blue does have all the stone consumed there as well. There is, no, that's a market. That's a siege workshop. Wait, did he sell off that stone for gold? Wait, that was 2 market there. He already has a market. He was just trying to do that for walling up for purposes. I think he may have sold off his stone for gold. Crossbows on push way forward, getting some good damage over here. Scouts now make their way forward as well. And I think red did the same thing. I think both players sold off their stone for gold. As I see no town center scaffolding. Good damage there. He's losing a good number of his villagers to these crossbows. They're annihilating them all. Hanging out on the field. Quickly the fire there. Rolls a miss. Finds an excellent hit there. Small hit there. Villager down there. Another pair of crossbows down. Knight should be able to clean the rest of this. Bit of friendly fire there. Scouts do go down there. Holy crap. I think all the scouts went down there to some spearmen. I don't see many red corpses there as well. Villager count. Oh. Blue's down to 26. Red has 43. That's not looking good for blue. And red does have second town center, so he may have sold off some stone for some gold. And then use the other stone for the town center. And I think red or blue sold off a stone for gold entirely. So red's going to skyrocket ahead in villager count. Camel goes down. That's trying to push the way forward. Or see a bit of fire there. Monk on the field, maybe eyeing for some relics. Mangonel still roaming around. Looks like red has ran out of wood. Blue right now has Bit of everything to work with. Still very far behind in villagers. We do have a additional town center not being employed on the field. Does need it. Also not next to the stone either, just along the wood line. Archery has been blood on the field. More housing right there. We got pikemen here. These knights are not going anywhere other than straight into the wood line. The pikemen are pursuing these knights there. Their buddies' corpses still sink in the ground, become fertilization for the sand. And now these knights are falling back. Pikemen are just going to just stay in this region. Might as well just be defensive. Don't have to be aggressive all the time. Blue's eyeing for some wood chopping research. Red is in a great position right now. He's just trying to maximize 2 centers. Going for town watch as well. What's that town patrol? I always forget those two icons mixed up. And it's not like I can see it right here. Oh no, I can. No, that's just hand part of wheelbarrow. No, I can't see town watch or town patrol. I always get the names of those mixed up. It goes town watch, town patrol, but I don't know why I can't remember which icon's which. Blue's now gone for 2 town centers, which will help them get back in the game. Red only has the 2, so Blue will start slowly getting the villager count evened out. Blue knows he's lost a good number of villagers. That's why he's not been building much military force in the field. He knows he's behind, and he's getting out more stone there. He may be eyeing for additional town centers. The kitty cat here is not really happy. He's building a house. Kitty cat does go down. The extra fluffy kitty cat. Pikemen now advancing on forward. Of course, his pikemen won't really do all too much. Blue, however, only has these knights here, right? Yeah, only the 3 knights. I do not... Oh, there's a Mangonel still, which can be useful versus these forces. However, if you get within the minimum range, it of course it will be dead. Blue Scout is apparently still alive. Very nice. Nice. You could deploy out some defensive prey posts. He's worried about defense. Doesn't have to go for a full castle. Defensive prey posts could be useful. Pikeman doing a good job of scouting his opponent. And does not take any more shots there. Those 2 pikemen will escape on out there. I had to wall up this bottom regions there as well. And there's a wall off there. It's a little bit hard to tell, but there is a full wall off. Mangonel, oh, the Scorpion annihilates that pikeman. Does get a couple stabs there in the Mangonel. And does find that lone villager there. Villager does go down now. Now a handful of these knights push way forward. They could do some serious damage to these villagers, but decide to pull them back immediately. Town center now nice and garrison. Maybe a little bit too much there. Nice. Maybe eyeing to hit something over here. Red does have additional town center now, so it's 3 towns versus 3 town centers, I believe. These knights take a little bit more damage there. Blue just lost 33% of his damage output in this region. Now the knights are falling back. We do have a couple stables going up. Looks like Red's eyeing for a transition to something involving horse. We could deploy out the battle elephant or like cavalry. Probably like cavalry. Probably not the battle elephant. You actually can't get an upgraded battle elephant. Interesting. He does have, of course, get access to medical core, which elephant units regenerate 30 health per minute, which should also apply to the armored elephants, I believe. It could go for battle elephants. Probably the smith for the light cavalry. Also, a stable transition for him just seemed a little bit off. Maybe no. Can't get much research for these either. Doesn't have any research to begin with the first place. Maybe deciding to get out some light cavalry just to be overrun the siege weapons. He knows about at least the Scorpion and the Mangonel. Does not know about the other Scorpion at the moment. Now these crossbows receive a nice little damage there. Mangonel pulling a few. Scorpions getting some good shots there. One Scorpion does go down to the Mangonel. Knight's trying to overrun the Mangonel now. Scorpion getting some shots there. And the crossbows took a lot of hits there from the Scorpion. Now I'm from ballistics there, a little bit late, but and now I do have Imperial Age not being researched. And my voice is starting to go out. Does take out both those siege weapons now with his two Mangonels. Blue's gonna force them back. Got a palisade wall there. Looks he's trying to eye for our castle. Going for a prey post here. That's trying to push way forward. The pikemen are getting caught up in other things. The village trying to build a prey post, and Blue decides to back up the game now. Just lost too many villagers there. It's Anna Grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to next replay.